Hi everyone, welcome back. In the last video I mentioned that I had a pretty significant error in my weapon system. Today I'm going to show you how I fixed that error and how that actually led to cleaner, more streamlined code. Stick around until the end and I'll show you the first artwork that's been made for the game. I'm making a first-person shooter in Unity, and here's how I fixed the weapon system. Now technically everything was working properly when I left off in the last video, but I got a pretty problematic warning when playtesting the game. If you were somehow able to follow my incoherent rambling in the last devlog, then you'll remember that there is a weapon script that is in charge of instantiating and calling unequip on the weapon. The manager for this system adds weapon scripts and scriptable objects to a list and dictionary accordingly. Now at this point you can probably see the issue. For a C# script like our weapon script here to call functions such as instantiate or set parent, it has to inherit from monobehavior. Obviously, scripts like this can't just be created and added to dictionaries at runtime, so Unity gives us the warning. You are trying to create a monobehavior using the new keyword. When I saw this, I realized that I made the system way too complicated in the first place. So I started looking at the different methods and found out that by migrating some of the code elsewhere, I could cut the weapon script entirely and keep weapon switching down to 2 scripts. Before I continue, I think it's necessary to explain how I actually made the weapons do stuff. Now that I got rid of the weapon script, I decided to use a script of the same name but with a purpose that makes much more sense. I created an abstract weapon script with an abstract method called unequip that tells the manager to equip the next weapon. For any weapon I make, I simply give it a script that inherits from weapon. That is the script I use to make it actually do things like aim, shoot, and play animation. The weapon switching manager keeps track of this current weapon script, so that when I want to unequip a weapon, I can call it from that script, which I realize is ridiculously complicated for no reason at all, but it's the best that I could come up with. I opened up Unity and created a box to represent a handgun and set it up with the proper values. At this point, I should have been able to pick up and equip both weapons, but lo and behold, something wasn't working properly. I wasn't picking up the object, and it also wasn't being destroyed, which means I had 2 separate problems to fix. To get the gun to be destroyed, I just called destroy from the manager instead of having it on the object. Why the gun can't destroy itself, I have no idea, but picking up the weapon was a different story. For some reason, I had to specify the weapon class in the equip function, even though I already specified it when I declared the variable. If you know why this works, please let me know in the comments, because I actually have no clue whatsoever why this makes any sort of difference. After I finally fixed all the errors, I added in some code for weapon switching that I found on Bracky's YouTube channel, and surprisingly it worked first try. Here's the final result. The last thing I did in Unity was create this zombie character so that I can actually use my axe for something. I found a really good tutorial on YouTube by Podgle, and now you can do this. At this point I got distracted playing soccer with the zombie's dead body, which I'm just now realizing is really morbid, but either way, the weapon system finally works, which is great. I probably won't be putting out another devlog for a few weeks, so I'll leave you with this screenshot of the axe model for the game. This was created by the other member of our team, and I just did a few touch-ups in Blender. As shown here, our game uses a low poly art style. Let us know down in the comments if you like it. At this point, I think there's a really solid foundation for our game. The weapons work properly, and we're prepared to start looking at enemy behavior. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, even though it was pretty technical. I'm really excited about where this game is headed, and I would love to keep showing you guys its development. If you want to stay updated on the project, then you can leave a like and subscribe, and click the notification bell. That would really help me out. As always, have a great day, everyone. See you next time.